Hi there. In an earlier video I talked about brazed burrs, and in particular this set from Neolithic that Randy had designed and built for him. Just a quick review. This incredibly great, I think it's probably about a 4-inch disc. It's just a beautiful cup wheel. The cutting disc, the cone, it's kind of an A3 style, but you know, obviously it's major big horsepower. And the one that I asked to have added, which I'm just thrilled about, thank you very much Randy, is the ball. And it's just kind of finishes out the set and allows you to remove tons of material from marble, like this piece of Carrara, and lets you get deep into the corners when you're getting back more than a foot. You know, you're moving in a long ways into stone. These let you get in there and really, you know, I can tell the handle's off so that I can reach a long ways back in and remove material. And that is, by the way, the only time that I do remove the handles. A lot of people say, oh, you know, you don't need the handles. Well, actually you do. And they're incredibly versatile. You can swap them side to side. I cut some of them down so that they're smaller. Don't throw these away. Your ability to work long and harder on material is actually extended with these cheap little crappy handles. So even if you're not using them for specific things, keep them around. And I think it's safer for people who don't have a lot of upper body strength. But back to the burrs. Love them. They're pretty much a go-to product on marble. And what we were waiting for was the next set, which is the sintered set. And sintered burrs are basically taking the same marble, suspending it, the same diamond, and suspending it in a metal matrix, creating the same shapes, but the entire thing is pretty much diamond, industrial diamond held in metal. So you can imagine the wear compared to the brazed one, where it's a coating that's applied on the outside of tool steel, whereby this one is diamond all the way throughout. And the reason for that is it gives you the opportunity to work harder stone in particular, not heavier stone, work harder stone, such as granites, basalt. Those are the ones fundamentally that I'm interested in using it on. You'll be surprised to see how well it does on marble too. It actually works fine. It's not as aggressive, I would say, on marble as the braze. The braze really remove a lot of material. You want to make sure your angle grinder stays on the first setting and keep the speed slow so you don't heat up the brazed diamond too much. Sintered you really don't need to worry about. It's just going to go and go and go. There's also a little bullet point, which is quite handy for getting into small grooves, and once again going to be quite impressive. I'll do a video demonstration later on because I started using these on granite, and this one is just amazing. This one is a huge solid disc of industrial diamond, all beautiful, sintered. And I mean, we're talking about the ability to just let this thing go on, I mean, major pieces of granite. I'm just really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be impressive. The only thing I can say about it on first glance, I have used the ball, I have used the point, and I have used the small sintered disc out of this set. I started using this. What I'm finding is the matrix might be a little bit fine grit. I almost would request a larger size industrial diamond. It might drive the cost up to have the same density, but I think the surface area is a little great. When you use this on edge, it works exceedingly well, but the surface area on this flat requires a lot of force to begin removing material. So, and you know, it's just obvious this can remove a lot more material because you have a small bearing surface always spinning and removing dust from the cavity that you're grinding into. While this one, you know, when you're using it in a flat situation, it might not be doing quite as much. So my thought is using the angle, the edge of it, and grinding hard with it on granite, probably over the course of about I don't know, 15 years, 20 years, it'll start to look like something like this, but I don't know what the life of this is. It's going to be preposterous. It's going to be around forever. So once again, these two sets are complete. They're available from Neolithic. They are tools designed by sculptors, specifically for sculptors, and I'm really excited and looking forward to where it can go next. And we've already started a new prototype on a new tool. Hopefully once we get the bugs worked out of that, I'll be talking to you about some of our new creations. And that's all I have to say about that. Cool. Have a good day.